So Infected, how did you get the idea for your series Starlit?
Okay, so Starlit, that was a thing that wasn't originally meant to be anything too important, but it, to be honest, it very much is now. Like, it's something very special to me. Because, you know, one of my favorite characters is being Nova. Basically, I was working on the original script for the Darkness Chronicles, and it wasn't anywhere near done. By the way, I did scrap that script for the new one. And I needed something to fill time. So that's what Starlit was. It was just me filling time while I set stuff up for Darkness Chronicles. But it ended up being more than that because I actually ended up really liking it, you know?
Yeah. Speaking of the Darkness Chronicles, how did you get your idea for that series?
It was a very spur of the moment thing, you know? Like, I was kind of just sitting there thinking about stuff like my old series, like, you know, Corruption Saga, the reboots, and I was thinking, you know, I didn't do it well there, but I would really like to show a character spiraling into darkness or some kind of infection like that. And that's where the idea originally came from. The only thing I knew then was that they would be about an Indigo Steve, and the main villain would be Night. Didn't know anything else, didn't know any of the other villains, any of the other seasons, but I will say there will be another villain season. Okay.
Nice. I have 2 more questions. Do you have any plans to make another series that's not Steve Saga related?
Yes, I very much do. I have a lot of stuff. For example, it was only a concept, but I might end up doing it. If you remember, I think it was called Bringing Me Home or something along that. It was a concept trailer.
Yeah.
I might end up doing that, and I also have a bunch of other stuff. I have stuff for characters that were from other series I was given a green light to make an origin for. I want to do something like the Japanese isekai genre, which is just like, you know, reincarnation or rebirth into another world. And I want to do like fantasy or, I might even do one, you know, good old-fashioned generic high school series that every Minecraft role player falls into, you know?
Yeah.
So I have lots of
stuff. Alright, last question. Yeah. Alright, so last question. How do you feel that you hit 300 subscribers?
Okay, that one is really... You know what? I think the best way to explain it would be to say so without a script. Boop. Alright, and that's the end of our little skit. Thank you for sticking through that. But, you know, that is just a little information, though I will say there is some important stuff in there about stuff I have plans for. But I am joined here by one of my best friends, Braden.
Hello, guys. Hello.
Put out a community post earlier, like an hour ago, I think, saying, "Hey, the Infected's at like 299 subs. Go subscribe to him." And they did, and now I'm at 300. So this is your
301.
This is your little special, where I'm just gonna rant about myself. And my channel. So,
yeah, you deserve it. You deserve to go on a rant about yourself. You hit 300 subscribers. Yeah.
So first thing I'm going to do is show y'all around the Violent Village. I know I've done this before, but you know, there's been a few upgrades like this path here. Was made much better. But
the builders did very well here.
Yeah, I know. So what y'all saw was through here. Y'all saw this main area of the Violent Village, this path here. You know, it was actually improved upon like a few minutes before we recorded. You know, anyways, you know, this pond used to be a lot less pretty. So, you know, they made... Yes, my beautiful pond. Don't worry, there isn't a hole to the abyss on this one yet.
Emma's not down there this time?
No, and besides, Emma was up that way, not down that way.
Oh, yeah, right. It's been a while since I watched that video.
So, you know, this is Hero's humble abode. You know, this is Hero's house. You know, y'all saw all this stuff.
Who did the interiors to the houses, or I guess the whole house? I don't know if they did like 2 people do like. I don't know if one person did the exterior and one person did the interior.
Exteriors for the entire village was done by a friend of mine named Soul Eclipse, and they also did the interiors for Hero's house here, like all of the village, except for one thing: the inside of the Violet Leader's house, which the only part y'all actually saw was right here. You're probably not gonna get much of a chance to see the rest, so I'll show you. This was all the insides here were done by Arcane, and I think by the Wizard. Yeah, this is the Violet Leader's house. You know, all the fun stuff. Oh god,
I don't know why I expected a balcony when I walked through this door.
No. Yeah, and then if you go this way, this is where I recorded my, I think, 200 sub special. Oh, I added that.
Oh yeah. This is where it was.
Yeah, I had the camera like right here, and I was standing right here looking off to the sunset for the thumbnail. You know, this is where it all started.
Yeah.
And I considered just doing the same thing, but I wanted to do a bit more of a talk about Darkness Chronicles, because it has been a sort of passion project I've been working on and off on for the past couple years now, actually. Like, there have been times where I just completely stopped working on it, because I was getting kind of burnt out on writing it, on, you know, doing the arcs and all that. But I fully have the plan done. The entire plan for the entire series, and a majority of the build needed for the first, maybe 4th of season 1, I think. That might be a bit much, but you know, up until a certain point, I have all the builds for it. And, you know, I'm really excited for it. I'm really very, very excited for this series. Like, it's probably gonna be one of my favorite stories if I end up doing it right. Like, if I make it the way I want to make it.
Yeah.
But yeah,
you have been working on it for a long time, so
yeah.
it should be. Hopefully, it goes very well, because it would be kind of upsetting if you worked on it for this long and it didn't end up being your best story.
I mean, I will say the only one I might be more excited for than this is another project that I'm working on behind the scenes. Basically, I've started this project because someone said that if I did this project, that they would make a specific thing, and I really wanted them to make that specific thing. So you know,
I know exactly what it is.
Yeah, you do know exactly what it is. You're acting.
I was there when he did when that person said, if you do this, then I'll do this.
Yeah.
I was there, so that's funny. But
yeah.
For people that have, sorry, go ahead.
There is a hint to what it is in my community tab if you want to go look at that.
Yeah, so I guess that wouldn't be a spoiler to what I'm about to say. For those that are longtime fans of the Chaos Production channel, I think you guys will be very happy about that, about what's going to happen. So, yeah.
It's me trying to improve upon something I've done before. I don't know if I've already put the trailer out. I might have, but you know.
I don't think you have. Maybe you did, though.
If I have, then you all know exactly what it is. But it's not going to be named the same thing it was back then.
Yeah.
Though, you know, I'll tell you all the name. It's going to be called Vibrant Skies.
Are you going to tell them what it'd say, you know, what of?
Oh, no, that's a spoiler.
Okay.
You'll see, they'll see that when the trailer comes up.
We're making it so obvious what it is right now, I'm just saying.
Yeah, but I'm not going to say it, I don't care. But yeah.
For the 1% of people that don't know what it is.
Well, for the 1% of people that have actually seen that stuff before I poofed it all.
Yeah.
You know, it's a series I like to meme on myself about because it was so bad, but you know.
It was so bad that it was good, kinda.
No, it wasn't. It was just bad. It was just bad. Very
well,
bad.
what I mean by good, I mean it's like it's funny. It's so bad that it was funny and
by the way,
kind of good.
For context, there was a scene where something was gonna happen up here. I'll say this was originally going to be a graveyard, but
it looks like it. It looks like a graveyard type area.
That scene was actually ended up being scrapped because firstly I couldn't get the graveyard to look how I wanted, and also I wasn't exactly happy with the idea of the scene. So you know, this might still be a graveyard just without gravestones, but I'll just have that little bit of just that tidbit of knowledge. Yeah, and this is where the Blazing Emperor or Nightmare showed up. Yeah, by the way, I will say that is just showed up, and I was like, oh no, I'm gonna abandon my new friends. Bye.
So, effectively, what are you gonna do for 300 subscribers?
Okay, so yeah, you're still talking about this like an interview, but
I'm just wondering because we're rambling on about you know the Darkness Chronicles, which is good, but like I want to know what you're gonna do for this.
I have no idea what I'm gonna do. I might do a Q&A, but if y'all have any ideas for what y'all would like me to do, say so in the comments. And if y'all do say Q&A, then you know I'll put out a video saying, hey, I'm gonna do the Q&A. Put your questions in the comments here. But you know, If I do end up doing anything, it's gonna be something y'all pick, because appeal to the
I think
audience.
the Q&A would be good because, like, when I had 300, I also did the Q&A and I got a decent amount of questions. So it's like, at least that's how I went. So I think you'll get a decent amount of questions, seeing how you're growing and where you are as of recently. So yeah. Well, congrats, Infected, on 300 subs.
Thank you.
Took you a decent amount of time, but at the end of the day, you definitely deserve it. So.
Okay, I think I know where to end this at. By the way, I'm gonna black out this warp screen because it has, like, so many fucking spoilers.
I'm just teleporting you, like, over and over again, so I can... Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna put the camera right here.
So I gotta look... I am looking at it, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Okay. So, thank you all so much for showing up and, saying hi, watching the Darkness Chronicles, even though it took 2 years for me to put out, pretty literally. But, thank you all.
Bro's been working on this series longer than my channel even existed, bro. Holy crap.
Yeah. I hope to have the second episode out soon. I'm going to be recording it pretty soon, hopefully. I don't have to pretend to start another recording minutes. Anyways, and the world breathed a sigh of relief. That's what all that dust was. The world
Shut up!
Yeah.
Shut up!
Okay,
Shut up!
Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see y'all in Darkness Chronicles episode 2 and Vibrant Skies episode 1, and maybe Starlit episode, like, I don't know, 9 or 10. I don't know what I'm at right now.
Is that like 10 or something like that? I don't know.
Okay. Bye-bye, everyone. Have a wonderful day.
Bye, guys.
Have a wonderful day. Stay hydrated. Eat all the food you need to survive. And, don't add or subtract from the population. Yeah, that's a good one. Bye-bye.